All right. Good morning. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's October 31st. Wow. Can't believe this year's all gone but 2 months. So it's really going by quick. Patrick's workshop dropped in this morning. He's probably not out there now. He was leaving for work. So happy Halloween, Patrick. Javi's already starting with some weird comments here. Body golf. I'm not sure. We'll look for an explanation on that comment. Kevin Ailes from South Africa. How you doing this morning, Kevin? Jerry Cooper, morning from rainy Canada. Happy Halloween, Kevin. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you in here. Over there watching on the Facebook. Yeah, should be an interesting day today. We're going to have some storms, I think. It's going to be raining most of the day and have some storms come through a little later. Hitch Hamilton in the house. Happy Halloween to you, sir. Trick or treat. Where's my candy? Well, if you stick around, you might just see. Welcome everybody to the Thursday morning Halloween edition of the coffee sessions. I hope you all have your coffee ready. I have mine nice and hot. And I guess I should start off by saying congratulations to the Washington Nationals for winning a World Series last night. I turned that on just for a few minutes, and then I thought, I'm going to go on to bed. And then I thought, well, it looks like it might be a pretty good game. So I turned it on and set the sleep timer, and then the sleep timer went off. I had to turn it on again, set the sleep timer again. Sleep timer went off again, or TV went off again. Turned it back on, set the sleep timer one more time, and ended up watching pretty much, well, at least from about the fourth inning on, I guess. So really good game here. Let me see. I'm missing some comments here. We've got Randy Hall. Good morning, sir. P&G Custom Woodworks. I believe that's Paul. Good morning, sir. How are you? Speech to text. I said good morning. All I need. Understood. Buddy golf. That is weird. Yeah. It doesn't do me any good to try to use that text or speech to text or whatever it is. Troy Pritchard in the house this morning. How you doing, Troy? Mr. Steve Gronsky. Good morning, sir. Robert Petrie, good morning. Earl Walker, morning, everyone. Yes, rain here today. Yeah, it's not raining right now, but man, it's really miserable out there. It's kind of warm and sticky. And let's see, Awesome Wood Things. Good morning. I'm waiting for a meeting to start, but I dropped a like before I have to go. Well, good for you. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate it. Big D in the house. Dave Clemens, how are you doing? Paul says it's been raining for days here in Fort Wayne. Yeah, I think y'all have been getting a lot of rain up there. Snowing here in Michigan. Wow, already. Dave Clemens says he's already on his second cup. Yeah, I just started my my second cup. Morning, Mr. Ballard. How are you this morning? Yeah, Matt says, yay, Nats. Yeah, that was a crazy game. And that's the first time that, I mean, the visiting team won every game. I mean, the Houston won every time they were playing in Washington and vice versa. Washington won every time they were playing in Houston. So first time that's ever happened. And I imagine it will be a long time before that will happen again. Yeah, the Walgreens Nationals. Yeah. yeah, that's funny because it does look just like the Walgreens W. It really does. I keep watching the radar, Troy, and snow will be here before you know it. Yeah. Dave Clemens, good morning, Javi. Eddie Hall in the house this morning. Good morning, everyone, he says. All right. Well, again, welcome. Thank y'all for tuning in and spending a little time with me on this Halloween rainy morning. Let's see what I had jotted down in my thing here. Not a whole lot, really, since it's Halloween. I thought I might share a few this is called 10 Fun Facts You Didn't Know About Halloween. And you may or may not know these, but we'll go through them and see. But fact number one is the jack-o'-lantern. The term jack-o'-lantern comes from the Irish legend of Stingy Jack. And I did not know that. It goes on to tell a story about Stingy Jack invited the devil to have a drink with him, but Jack didn't want to pay for the drink, so he convinced the devil to turn himself into a coin. Instead of buying a drink, he pocketed the coin and kept it close to a silver cross in his house, preventing the devil from taking shape again. So there you have it. There's where the term jack-o'-lantern comes from. I did not know that. All right, now we were talking about candy corn yesterday. Candy corn was originally called chicken feed. There you go. I didn't know that. I guess it was created in the 1880s by George Renninger and was sold to the masses by Golett's Confectionery Company, now the Jelly Bean Company. So, yeah, originally called chicken feed. That's kind of funny. All right. Let's see. Number 3, trick or treating comes from souling. That's S-O-U-L-I-N-G. Having children dress up in costumes and go door to door like little beggars, demanding treats is kind of weird. Like several other Halloween activities, the tradition can be traced back to the Middle Ages in the rituals of Samhain. Okie dokie. Here's an interesting one. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, the most lit jack-o'-lanterns on display is 30,581 by the city of Keene, New Hampshire. So that's it. And they're showing they made a frame and they've got like a shaped kind of like a pyramid, I guess, and they've got jack-o'-lanterns on there. Crazy. Okay. Halloween folklore is full of fortune telling and magic. Okay. Old English folklore about Halloween is full of superstition and fortune telling that still lingers today. I don't know. This list isn't that impressive to me. Number 6 is Day of the Dead should really be called Days of the Dead. The Day of the Dead, or Dia de los Muertos, I'm probably not saying that right, takes place October 31st through November 2nd in Mexico and a few other Hispanic countries. This original Aztec celebration actually lasted a month long. Good Lord, can you imagine if we had to put up with trick-or-treaters for a whole month? All right, moving on. Number 7, Michael Myers. You know who Michael Myers is, the Halloween slasher. That was a good movie, the first one. After that, they got a little silly, but the first one was kind of good. Michael Myers' mask is actually a William Shatner mask. The classic 78 horror film Halloween can easily be recognized in just one image. The psychotic Michael Myers in his iconic pale-faced mask, without a doubt, it's one chilling look that has struck terror into the hearts in partying teens and slasher fics. The movie was actually filmed on such a tight budget that the crew used the cheapest mask they could find, a $2 Star Trek Captain James Kirk mask. They spray painted it white and reshaped the eye holes, making William Shatner look incredibly creepy. Now, how many of y'all knew that? That's funny right there. I'll never be able to watch Halloween the same way again. I'll be seeing Bill Shatner every time I see Michael Myers. All right, number 8 says Halloween originated from the ancient Celtic festival. Yeah, it goes way back, I guess, to the 8th century. Okay. Was called All Hallows Eve back then. Number 9 says Des Moines has a hilarious tradition called Beggar's Night. Beggar's Night is very similar to regular trick-or-treating, except the kids are required to tell a joke, poem, or perform a trick or treat. The best part, the jokes are notoriously groan-worthy, like, if April showers bring May flowers, what do Mayflowers bring? Pilgrims. Yeah, it's one of those make you shake your head. Get your best dad jokes ready, it says. Okay, and finally, number 10 of fun facts about Halloween that you may not know. They're saying the White House is haunted. Let me dig into this and see what this is about here. The most common ghost sighting is of Abraham Lincoln, who has been spotted by First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt, Queen Wilhelmina of the Netherlands, and Sir Winston Churchill. Other paranormal guests include Andrew Jackson, David Burns, and Abigail Adams. Okay, so there you have it. There's your 10 fun facts. So when you go to work and you're standing around the water cooler, you can impress all your friends by sharing those fun facts. I don't know why you people keep coming here every morning. I really don't. Morning, Dave from Northeast Ohio. Bob Lee's Wood Shop and other things. How you doing, Bob? Good to see you this morning. Dave Clemens asked, how do I get a link in Facebook for your live streams? Well, when I post when I schedule these coffee sessions, it puts one on Facebook, but it's for people who want to watch it on Facebook. If you want a link to watch it on YouTube, the best way to do that is to go to my YouTube channel, hit subscribe, hit the little bell notification, and then you'll be notified every time I go live. I mean, and plus there's, well, let's see. Now I don't guess there's a link on Facebook about the YouTube. Bill Harrison's in the house this morning. He says, good morning, everybody. Patrick's Workshop says, I'm at Starbucks. Anyone need something? Yeah. And he's enjoying the Halloween fun facts. All right. So that's pretty much all I got, folks. I didn't plan a whole lot since it was Halloween today, but we do have a good crowd here watching this today, so I appreciate that. What is your, since we're talking about Halloween, what is your favorite Halloween memory? Something that you might have dressed up as a kid, or you dressed your kid up like this, or what's your favorite Halloween memory and your favorite Halloween costume? The only one I don't have a lot, especially back when I was trick-or-treating. I couldn't even tell you any of the things I dressed up as because I wasn't very creative with costumes. But checking out a picture here that, okay. Apparently that's some trick-or-treaters lined up there. Yeah. So what's your, let's see, Dave says, didn't you carve a pumpkin on a CNC before? No, I have not. That was somebody else, I think. But I don't remember who it was. Dave Clemens says, I get the YouTube link, but on Facebook, I don't see any notification. Every once in a while, it will pop up. Yeah, I don't know how Facebook does their notifications. I know some people say they get them well after the thing's over with or something. I don't know, but I always post the night before. Do the schedule thing, so it's on there. And if you go to that, when you see one of those, you can click get reminder, and then you will get a notification, like right on the. Let's see if I can find one. Probably won't be able to. Yeah, you can't see it now because it's already live. But right on there where the post is, if I could find, let me see if I can find somebody else's to show you. Usually there's some over here in this StreamYard community thing. And of course, I don't see any now that I'm looking for them. But anyway, when they post or schedule the thing, and you see it on Facebook, there'll be a little button like there, and it'll say get reminder, and you just click that, and then it will remind you and send you a notification when it goes live. Larry says, once my mom took us trick-or-treating on the day after by mistake. Well, better late than never. And people probably already ate up their candy and stuff. Harry Randall's in the house. How are you, Harry? I would think you could do it on a rotary CNC pumpkin. Yeah, I'm sure you could. Good morning, Rob. How are you this morning? Yeah, the only really thing that stands out to me on Halloween is I remember many years ago when my kids were little, I got a chair, and we had it sitting out on the front porch, and the plan was to put the chair out there, and we had some overalls and I don't know, Matt, we stuffed stuff in the overalls and all that and made like a dummy. And then we had it sitting in that chair. Well, we did that for several days before Halloween. Then when it come Halloween, I'd put those overalls on and sit out there in that chair and sit real still and wait for the kids to come up. So it was always fun, because if they've been walking by, kids in the neighborhood been walking by, they're used to seeing that. And so you just sit there and be real still. And then when they come up, you move. You don't even have to do much. Just move suddenly, and they get the bejeebies scared out of them, I guess. So let's see. Ryan Ballard says Clements may not have notifications turned on. Yeah, if you turn those off, and I don't blame you for having them turned off, because sometimes when you have them turned on, you get notifications for every little thing, and it's I have to turn mine off or try to unfollow certain people for a while just because they get crazy with posting stuff. Harry Randall said he's doing great. A Dremel tool might carve a pumpkin pretty neat. Yeah. I never have, of course, I don't have time today because I got something else I need to do on the CNC, but I probably should make a video out of how to carve a pumpkin with a CNC. And plus, I don't have a pumpkin. I didn't buy a pumpkin. Here's a story Ryan has. It says, a neighbor and I were trick-or-treating when I was 9. A house scared him so bad he dropped his candy and ran a half-mile home. I kept his candy. Okay. That was nice of you to look after his candy for him. Right? I'm sure he appreciated that. Yeah, nobody's, let's see, Dave Clemens says, where would I find the notifications on and off button? Let's see. Let me go to my page here. Let's see. We'll do a little Facebook training here. If I know how to do it, let's see. Let's see. Settings, maybe. Here it is. Notifications. Okay, yeah. So here you go, Dave. If you go to your timeline, and then over there, click on that little down arrow thing and go to settings. And then there is over on the left, you will see there's a notifications, and you can set these for comments, for if you're tagged, reminders, uploads from friends, birthdays, all kinds of things. So you can either, let's see, let me pick one here, these reminders. Yeah, it says allow notifications. Yeah, I have mine turned on for the push, email, and the text message to remind you of updates you may have missed or something. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's it. But like I said, the best way is that, if you don't want to miss one of these, and I know you don't, just when I post the thing and before the video, like tonight when I post one, if you get up in the morning and see it and the video hadn't started yet, all you got to do is click that get reminder and it will send you a thing then. I think it'll do that no matter how you have your notifications set up over there on Facebook. I believe so. Let's see. In your opinion, Dave, what have you found people think they will need or use more than they really do when it comes as that's a Saturday night question, Jeff. I'm purposely skipping over these CNC things because, I do the CNC show, usually an hour and a half on Saturday night. And on the coffee sessions, I just want to drink my coffee and enjoy my friends and not think about CNC stuff, at least for a little bit. But I get your question, yeah. What did I miss? I spilled my coffee. Well, not a whole lot, Randy. Not a whole lot. I do have, let's see, it's already 9:24. I do have, since, this is Thursday, I have a couple of, let me get them set up over here. I didn't even have them set up yet, but I've got a couple of throwback Thursday pictures. I did that last Thursday. And, I got them right here. Let me, I'm trying to think of the order I need to do these in. Let me get this one up here and try to enlarge it. Okay, this is let me share my screen here. This is a picture. Well, there's a few of you folks out there that might know what this is a picture of, but this is a picture. And it doesn't really do it justice because you're only seeing a part of it, but really it's not that big. But this is the old, I started to say high school, but it wasn't a high school. It was a school. It was first through 12th grade. This is out at New Winchester. Um, this is the building was torn down back in the 60s, I think. And this is where I went first and second grade. This was these 4 doors right here. Well, let's see, I got to do it over here so you can see my arrow. That's where the gymnasium was back in here. And then here was one entrance to the school. And then there was another one over this way. But it was a real small building. And they tore that down back in the 60s. And let me get another picture right here. If I can get this up here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And this is pretty much all that's left. They took the bricks from the building after they tore it down, and they made this little thing. You can't really read this. It says something about September 12th. This was dedicated September 12th, 1956. No, I'm not sure what that says. I think that one up there says 1963 or something like that. But I know, I think 63 was the last year the building was standing. Now, if you look behind here and look really close, they've put up this little, I don't know, a little picnic area back here. And this is obviously some new playground equipment. Back in the day, we had all the metal stuff that gets really hot, you know, when it's out in the sun. But if you look really close, like right here where my mouse is, and even right here, I think, you can still see the footing from the school when they built the school. So it's interesting, you know, because, you know, when you're a little kid and you're going to school like that, you think, oh, you're going in this great big old building. But now when you know, years later, you go back and you look at the footing and realize that building was really small for what it did. So, but yeah, that's all that's left from the school. And then I got a couple of pictures here. Let's see how this one comes out. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. This is my first grade class picture. And I'm guessing this picture was taken, I see from the chalkboard, it says Thursday, December 6th. So I'm thinking that's 1962, maybe. I believe that's when it was. But can you find yours truly in this photo? I guess I should turn off that. Yeah, let me turn this overlay off. Yeah, where you can see it a little better. But we had a little cool desk and everything. But anyway, if you can't figure out which one is me, Mark says, yeah, he was a year old. Yeah. I am this one right here, killing it with that awesome, I don't even know what kind of pattern that is on that shirt, but that's me right there. And a lot of these, you notice there's only like 16 kids in that whole picture. So that was my whole first grade class. So a lot of those kids I've known for, you know, about 60 years or so. And I got one more. Let's see. This one. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I take that back. That picture, Thursday, December 6th, I think it said on the chalkboard, must have been 1963, because here is the second grade class picture, and you see we've got a few more kids. Let's see, we've got 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Looks like 19 kids in that class. But yeah, and here again, if you can't tell, that's yours truly right there with a goofy look on my face. Never been very photogenic, but Ryan says, "Dang, Dave, they had cameras back then." Yeah, I think they'd been around for a year or two, Ryan. Let's see. Kevin L says he had a 4.3 earth tremor, and he's in South Africa. Epicenter 180 kilometers northwest of me. Scary stuff. No casualty reports yet. Well, I'll have to check that out on the news. But yeah, there's your Throwback Thursday pictures for today. I'll have lots more in the upcoming Thursday, so maybe that'll give some of y'all something to look forward to as far as a good laugh. So I found some of my old car photos. We were talking about cars. Bob Lee says, Dave, I think we're close in age. I don't know, Bob. I am 63, going to be 64 next April. So I don't know how old you are, but yeah, born in 1956. And you know, it's funny because when you're when you're filling out something online, oh, I got a tickle in my throat, and you have to you have to put in your birth date or something, and when you go to put the year in, it's like you got to play Wheel of Fortune to spin that thing to get it to go back that far. But then that makes you really feel old when you have to do that. Yeah, Bob says he's 65. Dave's 65. 1954. Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of old folks here. Randy Hall is 61. But 60 is like the new 30, isn't it? Or 40 or something. It's supposed to be. I don't really know about all that. I don't know if it's that good. But anyhow, we got, let's see, who did I miss here? We got Mark Lindsay in the house. How you doing, Mark? I don't see anything else here. All righty. Well, folks, I guess we're going to wrap this one up. Hope you enjoyed those exciting Halloween fun facts. And of course, Todd 8 CNC's in the house. Mark says, that's another reason why I like this show. I'm not the old man of the bunch here. Yeah, but you're right behind us, Mark. It's not like you're spring chicken. You're not too far behind us. So Dave Clemens says he's 65 and still kicking, planning on doing the Appalachian Trail in March. Good for you. Joy's birthday's in April. That's pretty close to mine. Yeah, mine's in April as well, just a few days from there. All right, well, so much for the Throwback Thursday pictures. A lot of great memories for me anyway when I look at those things, especially of the school building. I love that old building. But anyway, I guess we're gonna start wrapping this one up here. Mark says, yeah, I'm 58. So I'm more of a late summer chicken. Yeah, you're not a spring chicken. You're a late summer chicken. Todd H is 57. Man, we got a whole bunch here, don't we? Makes me feel better that, somebody's out there older than me. So that's good. All right, well, we're going to start wrapping this one up here, folks. Again, thank you so much for spending a little bit of your Thursday morning, Halloween morning with me. I appreciate it. Dave Clemens says this was an awesome morning. Yeah, it was probably the Halloween fun facts, wasn't it, Dave? Yeah, that's probably what it was. Greg Hamilton, 65. Have a great day. Yeah. Mark, you still need that bit to drive into your spoil board. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're going to get out of here. Keep this one short and sweet. And like I said, I do appreciate y'all coming over here and drinking your coffee with me, or I guess that's what you do while you're watching this. I don't know. That's what you're supposed to do, is drink the coffee. But anyway, we will see you all in tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Dave Clemens. Watch for the thing and hit the get reminder so you won't miss it tomorrow. And everybody have a great day. Be safe out there trick-or-treating or whatever you're doing. And try to stay dry because it's going to be rainy a lot of places today, I think. So good morning, everybody. Have a good one.